Welcome to World Buzz Bulletin. A devastating drone strike has struck a residential home in the Al-Kalakla neighborhood of South Khartoum, claiming the lives of at least 5 children and wounding several others. Medical sources at the scene described a scene of absolute carnage, with emergency responders sifting through the rubble of the family home for hours in an attempt to recover victims. This latest escalation in the ongoing civil conflict underscores the increasing and lethal use of unmanned aerial vehicles in urban areas, where the distinction between combatants and civilians continues to blur. The strike is part of a broader intensification of aerial bombardments that have plagued the capital over the last 72 hours. While both the Sudanese armed forces and the rapid support forces have utilized drone technology extensively throughout the conflict, local residents report that the frequency of strikes in densely populated residential pockets has reached a terrifying new peak. The Al-Kalakla district, which has remained a flashpoint for months, is now facing a total collapse of its local health clinics as they struggle to treat the influx of shrapnel-related injuries. The humanitarian fallout from the strike has triggered urgent calls for intervention. The toll on minors. Human rights observers in the region report that the percentage of child casualties in the Khartoum metropolitan area has risen by nearly 20% since the start of the winter offensive, largely due to the use of imprecise aerial munitions. Medical infrastructure collapse. The few remaining functional hospitals in southern Khartoum are operating without consistent electricity or surgical supplies, with doctors forced to perform life-saving operations under the light of mobile phones. Displacement surge. Following the strike, hundreds of families were seen fleeing the Al-Kalakla area on foot, moving toward the outskirts of the city in hopes of escaping the reach of the surveillance and attack drones circling above. As the smoke clears from the latest ruins, the international community faces renewed pressure to enforce a no-fly zone or a meaningful ceasefire. However, on the ground, the cycle of retaliation remains unbroken. For the survivors of the Al-Kalakla strike, there is no time for mourning as they join the thousands of others navigating a city that has been transformed into a permanent battlefield. Thank you for watching World Buzz Bulletin.